Today is going to be a real good day. Today's going to be a really good day. As in, real good day. Because today, I'm going to be putting on the new wheels. Yes! Come check out these wheels. Are you ready for this? Ta-da! Only joking. Everything's better in a black box. Everything. Don't know why that is. Black box must be good. Bam! Boom! What do you think? So this one is the front wheel. It is a 20-inch Japanese Racing 11. Or JP, I think they're called JP11s. They're staggered, so this one is the front one. I believe it's a 20-inch by 8.5, and the rear ones are even more bad boy. I'll go and fetch it. Uh-oh. No! Check out this. Look at these bad boys. Oh, ace. Check out those. They're neat. Do they fit? Excellent. Racing wheel studs. That's very nice of them. Got the fitment rings included. Very good. Perfect. It's a monster. 20-inch by 10-inch. But they should be a really good fit, fingers crossed. Obviously red car and wanted black wheels. So I'm going to get on the phone, see if they've got a moment for me at the garage, and I'm going to head down there to get these bad boys mounted up. Bonjour, c'est Speedy. C'est chaud tout seul. I'm just waiting for the phone call back from the garage. In the meantime, I completely forgot the tyres. I've gone for Pirelli P0s all round. That's a 255 35 20 on the front, and these are 285 30s 20s on the back. As pretty much was on Muscle Car and CJ Pony websites. Actual tyre size they recommend with their 20-inch wheels, and just copied it basically, obviously, but with Pirelli P0s. They're really great tyre, and obviously with the amount of horsepower it needs to put down, I want to give it every best opportunity to do so. So these things grip like anything. So yeah, fingers crossed the garage has got a spot for me. In the meantime, I'm going to wang these bad boys in the back of the wimpy wagon. Let's go. So Speedy did finally call me back, and they are around apparently. They have asked if I would drop by with doing the wheels on Monday morning. But I believe I do have quite a lot of parts coming, according to my emails, arriving on Saturday morning. So bear with me on this one. If I can get all the suspension parts changed, plus put the lowering springs in and get the wheels done, it kind of ticks loads of boxes at once. Plus I would really not want to put the wheels on without the car being lowered, because obviously it would probably look a bit strange anyway. There's a lot of work to do, so I thought this would be a just put the wheels on episode, but I think we're going to be a fix completely all the suspension arms on the front right hand side, plus replace the springs for the lowering springs and put the wheels on. So I think we're going to have to go 2 parts on this one. So this is now new wheels, lowering and fix the suspension part 1. There's a bit of work to do. I'm going to really determine to get it done. That way we finish this episode, or part 2 of this episode perhaps, with awesome wheels, lowered, looking gangster, fingers crossed. So stay tuned, watch this space, let's get this done. I took the liberty off camera just to wang it on all 4, I don't know, chandeliers. I can only think of the word in French at the moment, so you'll have to take that. I'm just going to try and get the area prepped up, get my garage flooring down, obviously add a bit more comfortable to the work that we're going to be doing, the serious work we're going to be doing tomorrow. Let's get cracking! Just gonna be a test commando roll. Much better, because this is much better than. It looks pretty cool actually. Obviously once it's going to be rained on and hopefully it won't get blown away. But the main thing is, got a big job to do at the weekend. This stuff's going to make that job just a much more pleasurable experience, to be honest. So yeah, come and have a look around. To all you wimpies out there, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the morning. Fingers crossed it's not a storm and it's raining. Let me just check. Okay, it's no sunshine, bit of cloud, but still, no rain. No rain, no lightning, no snow. I'll see you guys in the morning. Laters. Today we're going to talk about springs. Lowering springs. So these springs that I've gone for is the Eibach Sportline lowering kit. With a name like Eibach, I actually thought they were made in Germany. Eibach sounds German, right? I believe actually they operate out of California, Corona, California. Now when I looked to buy them online, I found they were actually very difficult to get hold of. I did end up finding them in Germany. However, funny enough, where I discovered them initially was on YouTube, seeing obviously how other people had transformed their Mustangs by lowering them. They look so much more aggressive, and this seems to be the most popular spring on the market if you're going for a 20-inch wheel. Every car I saw a picture of, and I thought, I love the stance of that car, they had these springs. So I knew I had to get these. I couldn't get anything else. But I didn't buy these springs just so for the stance and make the Mustang look proper gangster. I bought them to be part of the team. You know, the team, the elite team. The Eibach team. Look, it says it here. Welcome to Team Eibach. You are now part of an elite team of enthusiasts who truly appreciate the legendary performance of Eibach suspension. Totally. We want to see what you're working on and share your story. Thanks. So be sure to tag hashtag Team Eibach. Team Eibach. Fact. Hashtag Team Eibach. The other reason I bought the springs was because kind of they're red. The Mustang's red. And probably the last reason, and pretty important reason to be fair, is, not only are they going to look good, apparently they drive really well. The reviews say the progressive springs, oh, that brings me on to point. Progressive springs, okay. Linear springs, which are on the car now. As the force applied to the spring compresses the spring, the distance the spring travels is the same. The first inch, let's say 300 pounds. The second inch, 300 pounds. And it continues down. It's a linear progression. These are progressive springs, meaning each inch that the spring compresses, the spring offers more resistance. So for the first inch, if it's 300 pounds, for the second inch, it could be 500. So what that means is it stops the car from body roll, because as the car starts to move and the spring starts to compress, the spring keeps the car level during in the corners. That sounds pretty cool, right? Cheers, Eibach. Team Eibach. Hashtag Eibach. So, apparently, these springs actually feel quite comfortable on a daily drive, but when you push the car, they offer some really good cornering rigidity. Keep the car in the corners faster. Cool. I like the sound of that. There was obviously other kits that Eibach do, the Pro kit, but I wanted to go super aggressive. And you also get dust boots and these things. I forget the name of these things. They're like little shock absorber things. They're important though. Thanks, Eibach. Team. Hashtag. So I think I have everything I need according to Bill at CJ Pony Parts. Do love his videos. Thanks, Bill. You're the champ. You're the man. Now I will be changing this. Is it inner control arm? One of the control arms. This bad boy control arm. That's the one I'll be changing before. Let me kind of show you the rundown of how we're going to do this. So it's just a case of removing the bolts from the top strut. Then removing this top link for the sway bar. Obviously, like I said, this is the arm that we're going to be swapping out. Then we've got to remove the brake calipers to be able to get to these bad boy screws here, which holds the shock on. These, I believe, are going to be a bit of a pain. After watching a few other people that have tried this, if your car's done a few miles, this is going to be a bit of a problem. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking and I'll catch up with you guys if I find anything an issue. Okay. Ooh. Yes, finally. Wow, what a hammer. Smashing that thing in. Oh, it's finally out. How did Bill make that look so easy? Time to hit up this side. Check it. Oh, Luca boy's arrived. Come to help me with the back. So we're going to pretty much watch Bill do it. He's going to watch me do it. Then he's going to do the other side. So hopefully double time, double action. God blimey, that was something else. Getting them stop boots off, or should I say, getting them off was easy. Getting them new ones back on. We spent all our time. Luca had a spare hour for me this afternoon. I thought we'd get loads more done. No. Yeah, I'm on my own now, trying to now get the coils changed out. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to keep cracking, try and get this finished today. But to be fair, we're looking good. We're looking good. Wish me luck, Bill. Man, I'm going to really struggle for room under there. Good job I'm not that big.
Let's go. But, here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic. Mix in the mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
Oh my God, Bill. That ain't easy, man.
Let's go.
Well, the springs are all in and in place, man. I certainly did miss having Luca. Getting those springs out, the old ones, was an absolute pain. I couldn't use my body weight to pull the gap open and prise the spring out. It was an absolute, that was a real nightmare. But finally, managed to get them out and new ones in. They look great. I love the fact that it's red on red. Probably won't even see them anyway, but at least I know they're there. Happy days. So, as much as it was a massive pain in the bum doing those rear springs, getting those rear springs in, they're in. We're looking good. Team! But the main thing is we're all looking good for Monday morning. Heading out to Speedy, getting those tyres on the rims. And yeah, getting the front springs on those shocks. Looking forward to that. Like I say, fingers crossed we won't have any issues along the way. But so far, we're looking good. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to get this car down, lowered onto them wheels. I think it's going to look wicked. Yeah. Guys, join me in the next episode. We're going to get this all wrapped up, wheels on, lowered, looking gangster. Make sure you're there. Make sure, if you've liked what you've seen today, if you've liked this episode, and you want to see more of the Mustang, the Whimperstang, hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on, hit that ring-a-ding-a-ling, hit me up. Any comments, hit me up. What do you think to the wheels I've got? What do you think to the JR11s? I've been Wimpy, you've been great for watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you laters. I have a funny feeling though it's gonna look wicked. Wicked? It's gonna look wicked! No, not wicked. What's another word? Brain's failed. I think my brain has failed. Yeah. Need a coffee, I think. Right, it's gonna look wicked.